The atrocities of the atrocities of 20th century gangsterism as a cartoon. Hello and welcome to my review of Gangster Squad starring Josh Brolin, Ryan Gosling, Sean Penn, and Emma Stone. Gangster Squad takes place in 1949 in the heart of Los Angeles. It centers on Sean Penn's Mickey Cohen, a mobster at the center, the heart of all evil in Los Angeles. To stop him, a group of cops led by Josh Brolin and Ryan Gosling, Sergeant Jerry Wooters, band together and form this rogue vendetta group to go after Mickey Cohen's mob and basically eliminate them all, kill them, and destroy his entire operation. When this movie was first announced, I was really looking forward to it because of this amazing cast. First of all, just A-list actors: Ryan Gosling, Josh Brolin, Sean Penn, Emma Stone, Robert Patrick, Michael Pena, Anthony Mackie, all these amazing actors put together in a film directed by Ruben Fleischer, who previously directed Zombieland and 30 Minutes or Less, one being a hit, one being a miss. So I was looking forward to seeing what he would do with it. But progressively, as the movie got delayed and more trailers came out, I started to realize that this wasn't going to be a great movie by any stretch of the imagination. It was just going to be a cartoon. But I must say, cartoons are really fun. This movie doesn't make any pretenses as to what it is. It's not some gritty, realistic representation of what 1940s gangsterism was like. It's not a harrowing drama. It's nothing like that. This is a pure, pulp, fun comic book movie that pretty much just says screw realism, throws everything out the window, and just has pure style and a certain wit about it that makes the whole thing fun. Nobody in the cast is really doing their best work, but everybody seems to be having a good time. Josh Brolin anchors the film in emotion. He's really the only genuine character in here, and he's fun to follow into this whole situation. Ryan Gosling, who I really love as an actor, is just odd in this film. He does this very strange thing with his voice where he kind of speaks 2 octaves up from where he normally does. And the best way I can describe it is that it kind of sounds like Ryan Gosling if he were doing an impression of Mark Wahlberg, because he just kind of basically goes to the movie like, "Why you want to die something? Huh? I want to kill Mickey Cohen too. Yeah." Like, it's strange. But even so, Ryan Gosling is such a badass. You saw it in Drive, and he has a couple moments here that are very Drive-esque. So I still enjoyed watching him. Sean Penn is, I'm just going to say it, he's awful in this movie. He plays Mickey Cohen so over the top. He plays him like foghorn leghorn cartoon straight up villain. He got his face all crunched in by the makeup and he's just like, "Yeah, Los Angeles is my destiny." Like, he's just such a cartoon in this movie. Sean Penn's a great actor, don't get me wrong, but this role was just really, it's borderline painful to watch him in this movie, even though it is fun to see him play such an over-the-top character. Like, he's so over the top, it seriously gets to the point where he's making puns before he kills somebody. Like, he's about to kill somebody with a drill, and he tells this guy, "You know the drill." Like, it's awful, what they write for him. And also, Emma Stone is in the movie, but not really to any useful extent. She just kind of plays a love interest for Ryan Gosling, and their love story isn't particularly well written either. But what saves this movie is the direction from Ruben Fleischer. He really does a great job guiding this movie in exactly what direction it needs to be. He like I said before, he doesn't make any pretenses as to what this thing is. He directs this thing like he's directing a big cartoon, and it works. It's a lot of fun to watch this guy make this really kind of pulpy, violent gangster movie. It has some odd kind of action shifts. The action scenes in this movie are all great because they're just all-out Tommy gun shootouts that you would normally see only in like a comic book, but here they're just fully realized in live action and as violent as can be. But he kind of shifts styles a lot. At some points, Ruben Fleischer has a very Public Enemies type way of shooting this, very digital, very kind of quick, fast-paced Tommy gun violence, and sometimes he turns into Zack Snyder, where all of a sudden all the action's in slow motion, you know, even like the slightest thing, like the lighting of a lighter is like it's just odd. It switches styles a little bit too often, but it constantly keeps its sense of fun, and that's what really gets you into it. Also, I really liked watching the Gangster Squad. I thought they had a really nice chemistry. You know, the 5 or 6 guys, they really work together well, and they really seem like a good team. They're almost like the Avengers of gangster shoot 'em up movies, and I enjoyed that. Overall, while this movie has some odd performances and definitely feels a little stylistically confused at times, it is fun to watch. There is no doubt about it. I had a great time watching this movie because Ruben Fleischer just really directs the thing well and gives the thing a great sense of fun. It's great to watch these actors interact with each other, even when they're making odd choices like Ryan Gosling and Sean Penn. It's corny as hell. It's bloody as hell. But if you enjoy that sort of thing, if you just enjoy a fun, cheesy movie, this movie's for you. And I unabashedly give this 3 stars out of 4 because I just really enjoyed myself all the way through. That's my review of Gangster Squad. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'm Michael Fairbanks.